Hi friends, I'm in my workshop and thought I would take a moment to give you all a quick peek at some of the work today. But now that I'm not, now that I'm in this, I'm kind of feeling a little bit claustrophobic, so I'm gonna take off some of my. It was cold this morning, but not in here, and I was just chilled when I started working, and then I got warmed up. So, if you'll excuse me while I de-smock. I've got like 15 layers on. Well, hello everyone. It's good to see some of your names scrolling up. I see Jared just put the word dim. Oh, Eunice. Hi, Eunice. Good to see you with us. Thanks. So just hanging up my smock for a second and taking us just a few minutes to talk with you guys before I get back into all this. I've got batches and things going on and new art. David is making some new art for, we've got a really cool jackalope we're doing for House of Pawn down in Bradenton. And oh, cool. Okay, good. Hotkey. Good. I'm glad, because I thought maybe, Jared, when you wrote dim, that it meant that the picture was, because I don't feel like a techie guy, but I guess I'm learning more and more. Well, friends, I wanted to just show you what this morning has in store. These are 6 customs that were ordered this week, and oh gosh, there's a cascade when I start talking about the orders. There's a cascade of mental process that goes through my brain that part of it's embarrassment, because some things, hi Steve-O, some things just bust out really quick and other things have to be batched, and I'm making it sound really technical, but it's sort of a cross navigation between what I can only describe as borderline mental illness and you know, I love when I've got lots of boards going. But I want to take a minute to show you guys a few of what I have here, because I'm happy, and I like talking to you guys when I'm happy. I actually have felt deeply challenged lately about a lot of, you know, it's hard to watch as shops are closing and people are struggling. And it looks like David just walked in. But this batch has got a, this is a ditch dagger shape going out real soon. Hey, David. Hey. And the ditch dagger shape going out really soon here. This one is a custom cut, and it's I mean, it's still solidly 9 inches wide, but it's got a real neat kind of shape to it. That's not boring or lame, I don't think. And I made up all these shapes. The dear friend and customer who ordered these wanted me to go hog wild, and I found it impossible to get hog wild because I'm not there yet. But I did a few things. This one's got some notches in the top that I added for some flavor, and some what they call them, maybe money bumps or dagger spikes or whatever in the back. Yeah, it's a basic pig, about 11 inches wide at the widest. Really more 10 and a half. This is a take on the knucklehead. It's the long version of the knucklehead, super long and a bit wider. Very basic, but a good solid plank for carrying a rider and a message. And here is a super wide knucklehead. It's, geez, don't you guys want to know? I want to tell you. It's since I was making these as customs, I didn't really do much more measuring than oh, this is 10 and a half inches wide, big, gnarly, with kicks that are you know, like it's still over a 16-inch wheelbase. I could put a 17 on all of these, and I may. This one's definitely a cool, kind of a beer can looking shape when I look at it. And of course, when I make something shaped like a beer can, it'll actually be shaped like a beer can. And here is just a pig. And this is larger than the pigs I made for Team Fat last year or year before. This is it's a big fat one. It's out past 10 and a half. with more than 10-inch truck beds on it. So these are just a few of the, so there's the pig. I don't know if you guys can see them. I'd like you guys to be able to look, because I think it's so pretty when they're up on the bench like that. I'm not against it. So I'm going to put you guys here. I don't know. This is a little precarious. But I hope you're enjoying the show. So there's the big pig, and here's the large knucklehead. And here is the, this one I also slimmed the nose gradient on it. So it's more of a slimmed nose than the large knucklehead and the other knuckleheads. It has a little more cut in on the nose. And again, this one is a slim tail with spikes on it, money bumps, whatever, and some dips in the nose just for contour and context. It's a whittler. Oh, I got to do a little more sanding on this spot right here. One moment, guys. Yeah, I really don't like it when I miss a spot. I missed a spot on that sanding. And so that's that one. Just kind of like a fancier shape of the pig that I just cut it in on the sides and cut it in again a little bit and slimmed the tail on it. And this one, I don't know if this classifies as hog wild. For me, putting a whole bunch of spikes on something is not only labor, like it's not just that it's more labor, it's, yeah guys, the large mold is a big success. I'm really liking the boards it's making. But making these, you know, you have, I'm the guy who like can look at a board and see, you know, the high side and see the high hip and see if there's any wobble in the I-beam and on, or if it has a tilted tail or tilted nose. And so the mania really sets in, and I have a lot to shake off when I start making fancier shapes, because you're just not going to get it. It's just not going to be perfect. Even the robot stuff isn't perfect. And so, but he said hog wild, and I went hog wild on that one. And then I came back down to Planet Earth. This is a, it's a longer ditch dagger than normal. I bumped it out as long as I could. But I've been messing around with the dimensions on the ditch dagger to find what my favorite feeling board is with that. And it's difficult because I love them all. They're just, you know, they're cool. So there's a ditch dagger. So that's this morning's just custom work, and then I'm going to be cutting a ton of popsicles and things like that that are going out as well. So I leave you with greetings from the workshop, and love and respect, and peace and goodwill. I'll see you soon, guys. Thanks.